deal?
I think he's a daddy long-legged spider who has trouble coming up with what to say, and he decided to go to school for public speaking, thinking it would help him, and now he regrets that decision. Shall we begin?
I guess I don't have any objections.
Cool.
Cool.
Well, it's a new week, and I'm Andrew.
It's a bright, sunshiny day, and I'm Drew.
It actually snowed in a lot of places.
It did. Should we? Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We need to talk about this.
Okay.
We're recording this April 22, 23?
Yes, 22nd.
22nd. April 22nd. It's April, the 22nd of that, to be fair. Just a couple of days, a week and some change out from May.
Mm-hmm.
And like yesterday I woke up and there was like 3 inches of snow on the ground, and I'm in Ohio. And then lunchtime came around, I look out, there was nothing. It was all gone. And then I went upstairs and looked out the window again, and it was fucking snowing again.
Yep.
Now, here we go. Here's what I'm getting into. If you don't mind, do you have anything to say?
No, you go. Go right ahead.
In the movies, if that were to happen, would that be the sign of somebody getting their superpowers? Or the sign of some government organization hit the wrong switch on their weather machine? What do you think's more likely?
I think of those two,
Mm-hmm.
It's more likely that on your way up the stairs to your room, you walked into Narnia. I think that's probably the most likely of the scenarios.
I gave you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of the scenarios that are reasons why. But unfortunately, we're so desensitized because we're like in quote unquote the Midwest, and this happens all the time anymore.
Again.
I won't get on it, but
I heard the anger in your voice for that.
I also did I did air quotes with my hands as well.
I know, I heard them.
Yeah, but that's what happens anymore. We get snow on Halloween, nothing through November and December, real winter through January and February, mud in March, and then it snows again for Easter, and then when May rolls around, we have 2 days of spring temperatures and then humid.
Yeah, I mean, like you kind of mentioned too, there were days in like January where it was like 60 degrees.
Yeah. Well, it's because like it's not just like climate change and global warming in a lot of areas. It's like
of course
not.
Those
shifting.
Are fake.
Well, yeah, they're fake. But like it's like the seasons are shifting. Like we don't get winter until mid-January. It goes until April, and then summer goes until like early November. Because I remember when it wasn't like that, but I remember living through that transition, and it's very bizarre.
It feels like outside of the leaves dying and the plants growing back, it feels like we see every season every month.
Oh, absolutely.
Except for maybe like the fucking boiling days of July and August.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you recall, like, I think it was before, it might have been our freshman year or our sophomore year, or maybe before, but I swear to God, a couple of years ago, there was a June, it rained every single day. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I swear it rained every single day. Now, is that localized, or do you recall a June like that in recent memory?
Not a June. I remember my senior year of high school in the marching band. Mm-hmm. Every football game we went to was raining, and that was like every Friday was thunderstorms and rain and stuff. But that was in October, November.
Right, that's fair. I swear though, one of the summers last 5 years, every day in June it rained. It was nuts.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like the last few years we've had super dry summers.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't remember. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I spend most of my summers indoors.
Right. I do too typically. Last summer was kind of nice, but I had a pool, so that's why
Well,
it was so nice.
yeah, I worked.
Yeah. Well, I did too. I was
Okay.
working. I was doing a combination of real work and artistic work.
Andrew,
Yes.
I heard a rumor.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I heard a rumor that you have a question we need to address
Do I?
from somebody that is not you.
Yes, I have a friend.
Oh, whoa.
Well, okay, I have many friends. But
All right.
anyway, this friend sorry. Um saw something online, maybe Reddit, maybe BuzzFeed, I don't know, something on the internet. That proposed the idea of what would be your fictional superhero team that you would make based off of the letters in your name. And
Ooh.
she suggested we do that in one of our videos and then put those teams up against, I think, Thanos or something like that. And I had joked because our names are identical, but I have two extra people. So thought that was kind of funny. But that is something I think we should do. And
I'm
I
into
guess
it.
now should that be only superheroes or just should it be all of fiction?
I want to say all of fiction. That way we can actually have some variety.
Okay, all of
Because
fiction.
yeah, because like we've talked about before, you've got a lot more movies and superheroes in that brain of yours, and I've got
Mm-hmm.
all of the video gamey stuff that I can
That's
use.
true. All right.
So yeah,
Now, shall we write these down as we go to remember them?
I think we or here's another option,
Yes.
and I already hate it. Yeah, I think we should write it down.
All right, cool. I have a note set up. I have Andrew written vertically, and I have to fill in each letter with a character, and that is my team to fight Thanos.
Thanos, and I believe just to stay in tradition with our show, we should also have them fight each other.
Oh, okay, cool. So, should we come up with this as we discuss, or come up with it and then reconvene? And for our listeners, it's like 2 seconds. For us, it's like 10
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, let's take a break here for the listeners, and we'll come
Okay,
back
cool.
with completed lists.
I'm gonna think about it.
Good luck.
Oh, we should also specify that for like A, it can't be the Amazing Spider-Man. Like the name has to be.
Right.
It begins with that letter. All right.
Does it have to be the superhero name, or can we like,
There's some wiggle room. There's some wiggle room when it comes like Bruce Banner or
Yeah,
Hulk,
that
like
was
that
my
kind of thing.
example. Mhm.
Yeah, there's some wiggle room there. Now, for everyone else, watch this awesome time travel trick.
Yeah, check it.
Boom.
And as simple as that, we're back.
Yeah, that was a good. What was that? 10 minutes?
Uh,
Roughly 10 minutes.
it took longer. One thing we're gonna say, since Andrew has 2 more letters in his name, we went ahead and gave me 2 more letters, and we
Mhm.
just used my remaining initials. So my letters are Drew A C as my middle name and my
so
last name initials. But
we both have one letter that the other person doesn't.
yes. So
All right.
do we
shall
do?
shall we go by letter or just name off our list and then the others list?
Let's go by
do-
letter. So
Okay.
you'll do your 2 first, and then we'll be on path.
Okay. So my two.
You know
what do
what?
mean my two?
Yeah, we'll go by letter. Let's.
Okay.
I'll put my C where your N is.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah.
All right. So we'll start with A.
Your
Who
A.
who's your first A? Oh, that as well. We gave ourselves extras in case we dictate that the other person has chosen a character that can't work or something for whatever reason.
For whatever reason. A. Adam Warlock.
Oh, I didn't even think of him. Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good one. I chose a Mazo,
Okay.
who is that super powered android.
Yeah.
He was in. He's the coolest in Justice League Unlimited, where he has like, he beats the entire Justice League and he can shrink down to subatomic universes. So I chose a Mazo. Did you have a backup for A in case we decided that your A wasn't good enough or was too powerful or something.
Yes, but I did it hastily and forgot about it. I had Alf.
Alf?
Yeah.
Like Alfred?
No, like Alf from the show Alf, which was like a
the
puppet guy. Yeah. Yeah. I was hoping Adam Warlock would make the cut.
I think Adam Warlock works, especially if Amazo works. Adam Warlock works.
Cool.
My backup was Alien X, and I was like, well, that's still a powerhouse. So if Alien X didn't work, I put Adam, thinking Captain Adam. But if we go by the rules of what I wrote down, I technically put down the Shrinkadink Adam.
Yep.
So if Amazo's good, I got Amazo.
Yeah,
so
cool.
I think we're both already off to a strong start.
Yes. So now for our wild card letter.
Yes.
Your
what
N
did you put for... Yeah. Should I go since you went last time?
Yes. What is your N?
All right. For N, I put Namor, who is super powerful. He can fly. He's like Aquaman, but cooler, for anyone who doesn't know. He's the Marvel Aquaman. He was actually the first superhero in comic books that could fly.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I put Namor. He's a powerhouse, but he's like a grounded powerhouse.
Cool. So my wild card letter is C for my last name, since I don't have that in there. And I went with Casper.
Casper?
Yeah.
I guess that does give you a certain kind of edge.
Well, exactly. We've seen in a few of the Casper, like, lore things from, like, the cartoons and maybe the old 90s movies? 80s? When did that come out?
I think the 90s.
90s, yeah. It had some pretty good special
early
effects.
2000s
Yeah.
or something.
But from that, we see that type of ghost possess people.
Mm-hmm.
So if Casper's told, "Hey, you gotta do something. You gotta possess this guy to stop the world from exploding," he's a friendly guy. He'll do it.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Okay.
Now we get to D.
Yes.
This is where I think maybe we did the same thing.
I think so.
So I had my real one, but then I put my backup.
I have the exact same thing.
Okay, what's your real one?
I have Darkseid.
Okay, I put Darkseid as the backup.
Okay.
Which, you were right, I don't think we should count
I don't
that.
think we should count that either.
But I put that, and I was like, that's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
So my real one, though, is Dr. Manhattan.
That's a much... If this was a battle of... Oh, God. If this was a battle of the D's, yours would win.
Okay.
I
What
picked
did you put?
Dash from The Incredibles.
Oh, okay. That's a good way to get a speedster.
Yeah,
in
get a
there.
little variety in there.
Yeah, okay. That's not bad.
Yeah.
All right, cool. What did you put for R?
This is the one that I absolutely know you won't let me have.
Okay.
R, I put Rodan.
That's what I was gonna put.
Yes!
I swear to God, that's what I was gonna put. I was like, there's no way. That doesn't count. He's not a character. That I swear to God, that's exactly what I was gonna do. That's amazing.
Yeah.
But again, no.
I think it's too much.
Right, I'm not gonna count. He's not a character. He's a character in that movie, but like, no one's gonna control him. Like,
right.
No one's gonna get him to do
Totally.
anything. So, okay, what's your backup?
Yeah, my backup for R is Roadrunner.
Okay. Oh, you got two speedsters in there, and you got some of that
Speedster.
cartoon magic.
And yeah, cartoon magic. That was really
He's
what Roadrunner was
unbeatable.
about.
I didn't even think about that.
Mhm.
I went way too serious. I wanted a smart person,
Okay.
a tactical guy. So I put Reed Richards.
Yes,
So I
that's a
got
good one.
I got Mr. Fantastic in there using
Yeah.
his name, but like he's a fucking genius in the comic books.
Right, and that's a good leader too.
Right on, right. So that's what I added him.
Yeah.
For my E, I put Emma Frost. Because
Okay.
she's got the diamond skin, but she's also a telepath, and she's a good telepath.
Right.
So that was my E, giving little X-Men in there, getting
Sure.
some super powered stuff. So I got my crazy powerhouse is my water guy, my smart dude who also has powers, and then my telepath who also has powers. So that's what I'm thinking so far. Is I want a little variety. So what's your E?
My E is Eve from Invincible.
Damn, that's a good one. I went through the Invincible guys. I could not think of a letter that would work. I completely
really?
looked over that. I got towards the end.
Dude,
And
what?
I was trying to think for A's and for W's, and I couldn't think of any.
I guess so, because you have duplicate, you have robot.
Right, but I'm not gonna put duplicate.
Yeah.
Her powers give me anxiety. I don't like duplicate's powers.
What's the explodey guy?
Rexplode.
Rexplode?
So there are a couple
Yeah, there are
R's,
some.
but I would not want Rexplode on any team of mine ever.
Same. For those who haven't seen Invincible, Eve is sort of like a mix between Green Lantern and Scarlet Witch. Is where I'd put her.
She reforms reality, but like it maintains and lasts.
Yeah.
It's not quite reality though. It's like
no, I'd say reality.
Well, it also she's rearranging things.
Yeah.
Is it reality or just like Dr. Manhattan in a cuter way?
It could be that.
But anyway, she's dope.
Yes.
So that's a good one. And what's your W?
My W is Widowmaker from Overwatch.
Oh, I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, that's my like.
I think I do know who that is.
That's my non-power like hero.
Is she like the one who's always talking about the cavalry and she can teleport?
No, that's Tracer.
Okay.
Widowmaker is the blue one, who is a sniper.
Okay.
Her whole story is something along the lines of she was a dancer, I think, and she kind of got the Black Widow treatment, and they like killed her, or they slowed her heart rate down to such extent that she can't be detected by thermal scans, and now her skin's blue because of it.
Oh, okay, cool. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I had Wiccan.
Okay.
Who is Scarlet Witch's son, who is like super powerful reality warping mutant.
Mm-hmm.
And if you had decided I had too many powerhouses, I had Wong for a backup, who's
okay.
Doctor Strange's mentor kind of partner buddy guy, because I wanted more of that wizard magic in there.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot in the way of magic. Yeah. I'd say whichever one you want to go with. I'm gonna go
with Wiccan then,
okay,
because he's dope and he's got reality warping abilities and such. So yeah, I think those are some pretty strong teams.
That was pretty good, yeah.
Now I would say I'm thinking not all stones. So like Battle of Titan, give or take one stone.
Yep.
Because with all the stones, of course, you're not gonna win.
Sure.
But like Thanos all revved up with like 4 or 5 stones or something. I think we both have a pretty good chance.
Yeah, they could both teams could do it, because with 2 speedsters and cartoony powers, like pseudo Green Lantern and then Adam Warlock, I feel good on that.
Yeah, and with my Dr. Manhattan, Amazo Namor, with the intelligence and telepathy of Emma Frost and Reed Richards, with the added oomph of Wiccan, I feel pretty good about mine.
Yeah, those are good.
Because Doctor Strange was doing not horrible. He was
right.
Thanos was definitely taking it easy, but like he almost had him by himself.
Yeah,
and of course Iron Man by himself made him bleed, and so yeah, I think.
And that's just a guy.
Yeah, exactly. I think we did pretty good. That was good. Yeah. That was fun. Thank you, my friend Taylor, for giving us this idea.
Thank you, Andrew Friends Taylor.
Dope.
I want to hear her list.
That'd be a good one. Taylor, you have to do your list and put it in the comments.
Ooh, now you have to watch it.
Yeah, you gotta watch the whole thing.
And we're gonna put something special at the end of the episode for you, so make sure you listen through the whole thing.
Yes, something great just for you.
Oh.
All right, now what?
Okay.
Shall I break out my list of topics, or do you have something you want to discuss for the second half of our video today?
Yeah, do I have something I want to discuss? I feel like I did.
Knowing us, you definitely did, but it's probably lost in the filing cabinet that is your brain.
Right, I had to put it aside to think of our characters. Ronan would have been Ronan would have been a good one too.
Oh yeah, he's a good one.
Huh. I'd say go ahead and break out your list and see if I can come up with anything in the meantime.
You want me to just pick one, or shall I read through it and you decide which kind of sounds cool?
Give me 3 to choose from. Actually, before we do that, at the end of last episode, you said you had something superhero-y that you wanted to talk of.
But I feel like it might be kind of boring.
Okay, then skip it.
To continue it, like that might be a good start off one for a later time.
Cool. So yeah, give me 2 or 3 to pick from, and then we'll go with that. Okay.
All right. Well, one I'd definitely love to discuss. You can pick 3 of Jack's powers.
Okay.
Why are North American monsters so fucking weird? Versus other countries.
I remember
And
mine.
then theorize about the holiday doors from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Hmm. Well, ignoring all that, I have an idea
Okay,
that
what
I
you
want to talk
got?
about. Um,
Broke up the
let,
list for nothing. You know how
yeah,
much effort that took to move my thumb over to my phone and like swipe and click?
that's probably more work than you've ever done in your life.
You're probably right. All right, so what you got?
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of wild and creepy
Yeah,
shit and
yeah.
stuff that's kind of weird to look at the second time you see it, right?
Hmm.
And I want to go through and talk to you about any like classic cartoon conspiracy theories that um you know about, and because I know a lot of them, and maybe talk about some that I know and see if there are any that we can think of for other series.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna be totally upfront with you. The ones I've heard of, I hate.
Okay, what have you heard
But
of?
okay, well, I heard one about the I think I heard one about the Codename Kids, which I didn't watch,
Hmm.
but I remember seeing something about that on the internet.
Yep,
I've heard the one where the Ed, Ed, and Eddie guys are all supposed to be dead and in
and in
purgatory, but I
Purgatory.
never
Yep.
watched that, so I don't really care.
Hmm.
I've also heard the one about Phineas and Ferb, which was Candace has schizophrenia or
Yep.
something, and she's crazy. I hate that one
Yeah.
because it takes away so much whimsical stuff about the boys if
Yeah.
she's just hallucinating it. And then I heard the one where every character in Winnie the Pooh represents a mental health
Right.
thing.
That's along the
And I
lines of every major character in SpongeBob represents a deadly sin.
oh really? Okay, that
Hmm.
one I've never heard of. So I don't totally hate the Winnie the Pooh one just because it lines up so perfectly, but I don't know if that was done on purpose.
Right.
Is my thing.
I would assume not. That seems like, well, I mean, with anything here, I don't know if any of them are on purpose. I think it's just people are
Yeah.
coming up with creative ideas.
Yeah. All right, so
Um,
what's one you got that you want to chat about?
One that is not really one for discussion, but one that's very interesting to me is the
Hmm.
idea behind Courage the Cowardly Dog,
Oh
where
yeah, I have heard about that one.
yeah, he has a house in the middle of nowhere, and the only scenes you ever see are when they're out places, and then you can see the house and then nothing around. And the idea behind that is it's told from Courage's point of view, meaning it's only the places he knows. So he knows the truck, he knows the house, and he knows where he goes for a walk. Everything else is nothing, which is
I
super
actually think
cool.
that's really clever. I
Yeah, I
like
like
that
that
one
one a
a
lot.
lot.
And it's also like why the monsters are the way they are, where everyone can trust this creepy looking creature. That creepy looking creature is just the mailman, but to
Hmm.
Courage, it's some weird monster.
I
Um,
like that.
yeah, it's cool. It's cool. There are some that get super sad, like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. There's one there where like Frankie, which is the human girl in it, um, she has made up the whole thing because of some mental illness or something.
No.
And the only humans in there are Mac, which is a kid younger than her, but in her fantasy, or well, a kid younger than her in her fantasy, but it's actually her nurse and her grandma, which is the only one who takes care of her. That's kind of a sad one, but it's worth mentioning because of the context. Um, so yeah, the ones that I know about are fun to talk about. What I want to do is come up with some fun ideas of other shows that
Hmm.
don't have them
Okay.
already and see if we can come up with anything interesting.
I kind of have. So okay, what just
Anything.
uh conspiracy theories or just theories?
Just, yeah, I guess conspiracy theory is a wrong way to say this. Just a theory of something about a show that may or may not be true that adds a little bit of a different context to it in the way that
Okay,
these do.
I have one, but
Hmm.
no one is going to care about it because it's about chaotic, and I don't think anyone at this point ever watched chaotic. But in the show Chaotic, we have Earth, the weird pocket dimension that is chaotic, where they play the game and turn into the creatures in those holodeck battle drones.
Hmm.
And then they have Param, which is the world of the creatures.
Sure.
And in this universe, in the realm of chaotic, each battle drome is headed by a code master. And like if you beat someone in that drum 7 times, you get to challenge them or whatever, and they're like the coolest players in the game. But I have wondered if the whole point of the game is just for these individuals who could be Earth's leading scientists of some sort to scout out this other world.
Ooh.
And they have all these players who go out and scan stuff that catalog locations and individuals and powers and weapons, and they come back and then they play and they learn about these things. They're like scouting out and they're cataloging this entire different world in the charade that it's a game.
Yeah, it's very Pokemon-esque, where when they send you out on an adventure, they say, here, have a Pokedex and scan everything so we can learn about it.
Yeah, like they absolutely, like, I feel like the Codemasters have some sort of ulterior motive. Maybe not sinister, but it's like, imagine if you found an alien world and you could create a digital clone of all these kids, so the real kid is in no harm, and you're like, go explore. Take pictures of everything. Just all 1,000 of you. You'd record so much.
Everything.
It's like that idea that's like, they say there's something kind of funny like this in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like, it's almost pointless to have surveillance because everyone's surveilling themselves with Instagram and such. So you just look at the stuff that people are posting. And so I've thought about that when it comes to chaotic.
Yeah, totally.
What do you got?
I've been trying to hit one. Because
others too.
Yeah, I'm in the weird space of like remembering stuff that I thought of before and trying to come up with new stuff, and neither is working. Here's one that you may be into.
Okay.
It's Ben 10 based.
Oh, bring it on.
And it's... Yeah, so the first part of the like original Ben 10, there's a big old point that every time Ben chooses an alien, he becomes the wrong one. I think it's later resolved that he's just slapping the watch and it's not designed to be slapped or something, right? Yeah. What if, instead, the Omnitrix has like a library of aliens, and when you choose it, when you choose your alien, you're checking that one out, and he's trying to reach for Diamond Head, but somebody else already has Diamond Head checked out, so when he tries to choose it, it goes to the next one. So there's a limited number of Diamond Heads in this example, where they're all in use. So when he chooses Diamond Head and selects it, he's Accelerate, because that's what's in stock.
That is intriguing.
Yeah.
They give another explanation as to why that happens in the show. But that's interesting for it to be like a library checkout system.
Yeah. And like when it's fixed, the only thing that changes is Azimuth's his name?
Yes.
Azimuth just increases the priority on his Omnitrix. So now he gets first call on the aliens. And the other, which also brings up like a large amount of Omnitrixi that are being used. And another thing is that means it would put Ben's body in storage somewhere. His consciousness would be in the new alien. Nope. We have transition sequences. He is the same guy. Never mind.
Oh, that is true. We do have that.
Never mind.
It's been a while since I watched it. I'm slacking. Because what they end up saying in the show is that the Omnitrix has like a, I don't know, either low level or borderline omnipotent AI, and it watches everything, and it decides which alien is actually better suited for the situation.
Sure. But that's lame, and I want to be the alien librarian instead.
You want the alien librarian? Okay, that's cool. I like that. Now I need to think of one now.
Or movie.
Well, I have one for The Crimes of Grindelwald, which I have not seen circulated on the internet. What?
Okay.
What was so funny?
Go for it. I thought you were going to stop it there. I have a theory for The Crimes of Grindelwald, which I have not seen.
Well, no, I haven't seen it on the internet, so I don't think it's one that's like widely talked about. So, but I love it. My theory is okay. Spoilers, of course, for Crimes of Grindelwald. But if you've seen Crimes of Grindelwald, if you haven't, if you don't care, whatever, I'm getting into it. So at the end of the movie, Grindelwald reveals to Credence that he is actually Aurelius Dumbledore, and we find out, oh my gosh, Dumbledore has another little brother that we didn't know about. How shocking! How whatever. And the only thing that proves this to us is the presence of Fawkes the Phoenix, which Albus Dumbledore says earlier in the movie, a phoenix will come to a Dumbledore who is in grave need. It's like something specific to his family, whatever. So that's the only reason we think that Grindelwald's telling the truth. I don't think for a single second he's telling the truth. I think that he's clearly just manipulating Credence because he wants him to kill Dumbledore because he's the Obscurial, he's got all these powers. I think that Fawkes the Phoenix is actually there for Grindelwald. I think they got married in secret, and magic acknowledges that bond. And so because Newt and Dumbledore now have the blood pact, and the rest of the world is starting to turn more towards believing that Grindelwald is evil, he is in trouble. He is in dire straits, and so the Phoenix came to him, and he is actually Dumbledore's husband. And so Credence is not a Dumbledore, because if he is, that's a really weird thing that Rowling added, because that doesn't line up with anything, technically. He'd have to be a half-brother at most. But I do not think he's his brother. I think Grindelwald and Dumbledore are married, and that's the big dramatic reveal we'll get from the last one. Because at the end of the first movie, I thought I had a theory as to how Jacob was going to remember everything, and that turned out to be right. So I'm on a streak here, possibly. Like, I'm on a roll. So I'm hoping that's true, because I really like it. Because I mean, we do see Credence with a baby Fawkes the Phoenix earlier in the movie, but right after that scene, he goes and he talks to Grindelwald. So Grindelwald knows where he was the whole time, and I feel like he put the bird there. I feel like he delivered the bird to him as proof. So he had the Phoenix first, and I stand by this. I've thought about this since the movie came out. I've told everyone who will listen, because I've not seen it anywhere on the internet, and I really hope I'm right. So that's my big movie theory.
If this is like the thing that you're right about and you get like recognized for it, I'm gonna make fun of you for the rest of your life.
I don't even care, dude. I think this is really good, because like I don't think anyone's gonna think that. But like magic acknowledges so many weird things in that world, and they're not really mincing words in that movie that he and Grindelwald were closer than brothers, because not everyone knows that they had a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's got to be that they're married. Grindelwald himself counts as a Dumbledore. Like, I truly think that's it.
Get J.K. Rowling on the phone. Questions asked.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Just I can't wait for the next movie. Gotta find out. But what do you got? What's one you got?
I feel like the Ben 10 one's the best I can come up with.
You don't have any movie ones?
Man, fuck. Fine. See, that's where you get into the trouble, right? Because you can't do any Pixar movie because there's already the Pixar theories. Like,
well, I think the Pixar theory is wrong. I have a better Pixar theory.
Whatever.
I do.
Whatever.
It's better.
Uh-huh.
It makes more sense than the other one.
Whatever. But you can't do Pixar ones, because that's already like well spoken for.
Unless you have one that's not as well spoken for. Like even if you come up with one that already exists, I'll just tell you, because I probably know it.
I'm trying to think of small moments in movies.
Yeah, I feel like we have another one, or at least I do, that it's like one that has not been verified. Okay, I do have one about Jurassic Park 3.
I've got one.
What you got?
Maybe. And this is something that most people won't see, apparently. Maybe the Snyder Cut's a bad movie.
I think that's a theory that it's like gravity or evolution. It's more of a we call it a theory for
Yeah,
fun.
it's more of a fact that everyone denies, like the Earth being round.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, friends. We don't like that movie.
No, we don't.
Um,
Not even a little bit.
not
It's the
even, not even a touch.
and I hate how much I hate it because his zombie movie looks so good.
It looks so
But I'm just
good.
I'm so burnt out right now towards Mr.
That's got
Snyder. Like
like
I need a break
who all
from
does
thinking about him.
who all does that have in it? That has Dave
I think it's
Bautista,
got Dave Batista, a couple other cool looking
Dwayne
people.
the Rock.
Is Dwayne in that? I didn't think he was. Is he?
I don't know. There's a lot of characters.
The big draw is that it's a zombie tiger.
Yeah,
And I'm so excited for that because I've thought for
right.
years
For
like
those,
I want zombie animals and it's just
yeah.
but like I'm so burnt out on Snyder right now.
For those who don't know, there's a movie in production, I think,
I think
called.
is it in production or is it done? I think it's done.
Okay, there's a trailer out for a Snyder movie. Something.
Netflix original.
Yeah, something zombie
Uh,
town.
it's in Las Vegas. What is it called? What the hell is it called?
What is it called?
It's got a bunch of hype behind it.
Yeah.
Zack Snyder's zombie movie.
Army of the Dead.
Oh, yeah, cool. That's it.
Yeah, it's got Dave Bautista, written by Zack Snyder. It's super cool. It's like it looks like a zombie apocalypse was contained in Vegas, and now in order to get some supplies or something,
They're pulling an Ocean's 11 essentially. They're gonna go rob a casino.
yeah, they're gonna rob a casino, and they have to break into where all of the zombies are contained to get it back. Looks pretty cool.
It does. It's such a cool idea.
Yeah.
It's got 3 different ideas that I always wanted to kind of see in a zombie movie or make one day that he has now made, so I'm kind of bitter about that too. But like it looks so cool. But shit, I've got to think of another theory. I realized the one I thought of for Jurassic Park 3 is I think more of an actual implied thing, not a theory. So, I'm going to move past that one.
Cool. What if Finding Nemo?
Oh, no, I do have a theory. Sorry, go ahead.
No, this one sounds important.
Well, I just forgot I had a different Jurassic World related theory.
Go for it.
Okay, so we'll probably find out in Jurassic World Dominion. But in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, as we get introduced to the Indoraptor, our guy who's running the auction, he says it is a combination of the 2 greatest predators to ever walk the earth.
Okay.
And it looks like a mini version of the Indominus Rex, which was predominantly Tyrannosaurus Rex and Velociraptor. But I think, since they didn't specify the predators, it's actually got some human in it for the intelligence.
Ooh.
Because it plays with a guard, or it plays with one of those bad guys, and it looks at one point like it grins. And since they were kind of vague, I think they've made a genetic Velociraptor monster and put a little human in it. And those are the 2 greatest predators that ever walked the earth.
I like it.
Right? Like, I think, because there's really nothing, the things it does are not inherently Velociraptor. We've never seen a Velociraptor. Like, back in the day, when they put that trailer out for Jurassic World, and we saw that they were working with Velociraptors, a lot of people are upset because they're not supposed to be, for one, that smart, and they're not supposed to be pets. And I was like, I'm cool as long as they turn on the humans. And they ended up doing that. So we've never seen, even the smartest one being Blue, the smartest thing she's done is like understand basic commands or have a level of empathy that the others don't. We've never seen her mock or toy with or even come close to grinning. And the Indominus Rex didn't do that either. So they added something else to this little monster. So I think it's human.
Cool. Yeah, that I like that.
Now I gotta think of another one.
So
I got plenty, but I can't think of them because I'm on the spot. But what you
I've got maybe one.
Okay.
And I haven't read the new novels, but it's in Star Wars.
Okay.
Exegol
Yes.
is an ancient planet.
Hmm.
We were told that that was an ancient planet of the Sith in
Yes.
9. What if the cloning facility on Exegol has been there forever, and Sidious has been reincarnated over and over and over again since the beginning of the Sith?
Ew.
He's taken on different visages, different names, but every major Sith, like Darth Bane, Darth Plagueis, they were all just different iterations of the Sidious clone.
Why would he have to kill himself?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because other clones didn't turn on other clones or
Yeah, I
something?
mean that's just the rule of the Sith at that point. But yeah, what if?
That would be kind of cool and would make the whole Snoke thing less annoying,
Mm-hmm.
honestly. If he decides to be in different bodies later, like, so I think it's, I won't get into 9, of course, but a lot of the stuff that bothers people about the sequel trilogy does not bother me as much.
Mm-hmm.
But especially if Snoke is just the Emperor the whole time,
Yep.
that in a lot of ways I have less issues with that. For him to be the bad guy for the entire 9 movies, I think that's, and in part that's kind of cool. But for him to just put himself in different bodies, I don't know how I feel about that though. Thinking every Sith has been him, I'd have to let that ruminate for a little.
No, not every Sith, but every major Sith.
But like Revan and Bane and stuff,
Uh,
I kind of like them being
well,
their own things. I don't even
Revan's
know
not
anything about them,
canon.
but they look cool. Oh, he's not.
No, unless something's changed since then. There were
Who knows?
Yeah, but last I heard, since the end of Clone Wars the first time, excluding season 7, Revan was not canon.
Yeah, well, it seems like the Star Wars canon changes like a Romulan government.
Yeah.
That's right. I brought Star Trek into it. What?
Yeah.
That's an interesting one.
Another one that I've had about Star Wars, actually, to kind of like end this section of conversation.
Mhm.
What if it's not a galaxy far, far away, and not a long time ago is fine. What if Coruscant is Earth,
I've thought about this.
and it's sort of to the point of like throughout the entirety of Star Wars, years and years and years after all the movies end, Coruscant is like dismantled. All of everything is like taken off. The major city is pulled away, and they sort of leave a few people on Coruscant,
Mm-hmm.
making it the new Earth, and now all of the other planets around are monitoring it to see what life would be like without interaction with the Force.
See, I've thought about that, but from the opposite direction. I
Mhm.
figured it was out in the future, and I just thought long, long time ago is just a plan that in a
Yeah.
kingdom far, far away kind of thing. But that's interesting.
Yeah.
If it's
'Cause, like,
actually
in
in the past.
Right, in Star Wars, there's never a thing of like, this is what it was like before we knew about the Force. So there's not really that kind of history written. So this could be an experiment. Well, maybe we'll take it away. Maybe it's not Coruscant, but maybe it's a planet in the Star Wars universe where they're saying, let's just put one species there, and let's not tell them about the Force, and let's not help them out. Let's see what happens.
It's interesting. What
Yeah.
a bunch of dicks.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And also that could go for everything like outside of Star Wars too. That could be any sci-fi universe. That could be a cool sci-fi story of whatever makes this. I mean, that's kind of the theory of like aliens right now, right? Is
Yeah.
they're monitoring us until we get adequate space travel.
That stuff's picking up, man. People are getting heated about that. Apparently, we're supposed to be getting ready for some sort of big reveal, and I honestly just don't care.
Yeah, there was a new UFO thing a couple days ago for a Navy vessel.
Unless they're killing us, which at this point I feel like they're not. I just don't care. Let's get it over with. I wanna move forward. I wanna learn about alien art.
Yeah, I want to learn about it. I want to learn about the language. We talked about this.
Yeah, and like if we get it going in like the next couple of years, within our lifetime, we'll get to go travel in space, which would be dope.
Yeah, I mean, if they're like leagues and leagues ahead of us, then in our lifetime, if they come up and say, hey, we're here, also we can get you to travel anywhere you want for free because it's so easy
Right?
to do, Like, yeah,
Oh my
okay.
gosh. What if it's the same rules as in Star Trek? I've been watching it all day.
Hmm.
And there was another episode. So like for anyone who doesn't know the rules, don't get bored because it's Star Trek. But like anyone who doesn't know the rules, the Star Trek guys, they don't interact with other planets until that planet has accomplished faster than light speed, and then they do like a first contact thing, and they're like, hey, look, you just did this and it's cool, and we figure we'll talk to you today now that you've done this rather than meeting everyone out in space and being scared.
Hmm.
And sometimes they send people down to investigate to see how the planet would react. And we just talked the other day about how someone came up with an idea for a ship that could travel faster than light.
Yeah.
What if that is actually like we get to that point and then they reveal themselves? Like it seems like everything's picking up lately. What if that's the reason why? And
Or,
I think of it like this with a lot of stuff,
hmm.
which is the science and stuff that we hear about probably already exists. Because it's the stupid spider philosophy, which is if you see a spider and you can go step on it, you stepped on the stupid one. Because
Hmm.
a smart spider is not going to reveal itself. So you kill off a dumb one, which means there's just smarter ones all around you. I apply that to almost everything. If you've heard about it or you're aware of it, it's probably existed for a long time, and that's the dumb thing. It's not even the thing to worry about.
Yeah.
So like, what if there's already a prototype? What if they've already tested it? What if it's already a thing?
And like to your like first contact thing, what if it's kind of similar, but we're not developing, but there's a theoretical model of a ship that can go faster than the speed of light by warping space time. Um, what if at some point when that starts to like get more and more into the theory, an alien comes down and says, "Hey, sup, alien? Yep, I get it. Purple skin, three eyes. Yeah, we'll get past that part. Um, that model, yeah, that will absolutely kill you and your planet. Don't do that one.
Yeah.
Here's the way we actually do it up here in the stars. Come visit. Cool. We're on, I don't know, Xenon 4. Peace. Vaporwave out.
Cool. I'd be so dope. What bothers me though is that when it does happen, I'm so insignificant in everything that like I won't get to interact with anybody.
Yeah.
Like we're not the cool people, which is why I hope it's soon, so that within our next 60 years or so, we get to travel on spaceships and crap. Like
We could be the first podcast with an alien.
that'd be, oh my god, can you imagine how cool that'd be?
If
If
any,
aliens are monitoring us, that'd be really really cool.
right. If there are
'Cause
any
we're
aliens
nobodies
out
and we're
there
chill.
listening to this in space, just kind of like put your voice cords. Do you have vocal cords? Put whatever sound
Who
producers you
knows?
have and smack those into one of our mics. That'd be super cool.
Yeah, like just join us. Like we're chill dudes. Like as
Oh,
long as your existence doesn't kill us.
that. Yeah, if you have radioactive skin or something, you can stay on
Right.
your
Like
ship.
I don't I feel like we'd have like a 5 minute freak out period where like, oh my god, we were right. We get kind of we'd have an existential crisis for a little bit, and they'd be like, you want something to drink? Like it really, we probably we'd be polite enough to know he probably doesn't want to have all these questions.
Yeah,
He just got here. He wants to chill. Like
I
if
just
you
want
want
to
to
hang
talk,
out.
you could talk. But like that would make me feel so comfortable. If an alien landed in our yard and it came out and it was like how it's portrayed in a lot of movies where it's like the perfect being, the most omnipotent, the
Mhm.
most powerful, so stoic, very very Spock-esque, I'd be like, oh shit. But if it was like a alien who comes out, it trips. It's like, ah shit. Fuck.
Or like
Sorry. Hi.
it comes
Like,
out and
yo.
it turns a dial on its necklace, and we just hear like, "Ooh, dude, I've been flying for like a week and a half. I gotta use your bathroom."
Oh, that'd be so funny. That'd be so cool. I'd be like, yeah, dude, just do it. I think
Upstairs on the left.
that's essentially the whole plot of Paul. They meet
Is
that little
it?
alien, and he's just a dude, a very vulgar dude who smokes weed. But that'd just be so cool. This alien who walks out and he's like, I'm a kind of a reject of my species.
Yeah.
Everyone's here to explore your technology, but I want to know like,
I'm just
what's your
hungry.
favorite movie? Yeah, like I'm just like,
I've heard of
give
a
me a
ham
sandwich.
sandwich.
Yeah,
If
like
you could,
let's get into it. That'd be so cool.
That'd be cool.
I'd love to chill with an alien.
For real. But at the same time, also, I would also be content with living my entire life not seeing aliens exist because I just know especially in the US, that specific part of the US that's just gonna, like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're gonna be, oh, you're not people, you're not worth anything. And that's just gonna start a war. Or at least get somebody
Yeah.
vaporized.
That's
And then
so
it's just
annoying.
problems, yeah. I just wish, here's my thing. Here's a blanket statement, and I'm gonna speak for Andrew on behalf of Andrew for this. In everything, why can't we just fucking be chill? Why can't we just
Seriously.
like people?
Yeah.
Like, I understand,
Like,
like, Andrew's an asshole sometimes. I hate him, like, a
Well-
lot. But
well, damn.
but can we just fucking be cool about it?
Why can't we be cool?
Why can't we be cool? There's so much that's already hard enough in life. Why we gotta make shit harder?
Like, especially if it doesn't affect you.
Right.
Like, the Snyder stuff doesn't make me truly angry.
No.
Like, not in a real way. I
No.
mean, sometimes, but like, not in the gross ways that are very often portrayed.
Right.
in
I'm not
this
gonna go to my
world.
grave shaking my fist at the sky that Snyder made that movie.
Yeah. If I do, it'll be to be funny.
Yeah. If I do, I died on accident.
Yeah. What also bothers me, though, going off of both of what you said, what you said earlier, if it was just our generation,
Mhm.
no one would care.
You
Like that was the ongoing joke back in April when the government was basically like, yes, UFOs are real. Everyone's like, yeah, okay, cool. Like, we're in the middle of a pandemic. There's so much stuff going on. Unless they're floating over capital cities, blowing us up, I don't give a shit. Like, we've grown up with Star Trek and Star
Mhm.
Wars and 8 other sci-fi things. Like, we don't give a shit. Of course they probably are. It's ignorant to think they're
yeah,
not.
and like just to put this in there as like a closing statement for this conversation. Of all the alien species and otherworldly beings that exist, there is only one species that invaded the Capitol building.
Oh, damn. And that's it for tonight, everybody.
Yeah, we still have a little bit of time left because of that break we took thinking.
That's
earlier.
you're right. Damn, that's a good point, though. But again, that's another reason why they probably won't
Right.
visit.
Exactly, because we're assholes. Humans the worst.
We really are.
And like, I don't want to. When I say that, I'm not trying to get political or anything, because
humans are the worst.
Humans are the worst. It's not any one side of
They are the worst.
north or south. No, fuck that. Humans suck.
We just do.
We just do.
We really do. We do really dumb things.
Okay, rapid fire question time.
Okay, bring it on.
If you could be a super being, would you like your powers to be science based or magic based?
Honestly, it depends. You know how I am.
Blanket statement, man. This is rapid fire.
Probably magic.
Me too. Probably magic. I like the idea of being able to explore what I can do outside of.
Yeah, there seems to be more doors when it comes to magic.
Okay, your turn.
Would you want? Okay, of the not quite Avatar bending style, but like Iceman,
Ice.
Human Torch, but like of all 4.
Yep.
All elements.
Yeah.
You want ice powers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've wanted ice power since I was like 6.
Okay, cool. Same actually.
Yeah. If you could be a D&D species other than human, what would you choose?
Oh crap. Rapid fire. The robots.
Ooh, Warforged. Cool.
Yes.
Adds in
I wanna be
customization.
Warforged. If you could live in one
I
of the
didn't
Studio
answer.
Ghibli worlds. Oh, sorry.
Castle in the Sky. But
Cool.
yeah. Oh fuck. The Dream Walkers. There's a species. I can't remember what they're called. Fuck. But they're like humans mixed with the plane of dreams, and they
Oh
can like
my.
they don't when they sleep they like actually go to the plane of dreams and hang out. That's pretty rad.
I
Um,
like it.
yeah. So Studio Ghibli, go ahead.
Yes, if you could live in a Studio Ghibli world, which one would you pick? You said Castle in the
Castle in
Sky.
the Sky, simply because it's my favorite movie and it's gorgeous.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I don't really know if I could be. The world of Spirited Away is awesome, but it's so
It's so normal.
horrible. Well, I just think it's cool. It's look, it would be comfortable if it wasn't a horrible,
Yeah.
hell-stricken prison run area.
Yeah.
But I would not want to live in the world of Mononoke.
No, no, no,
It's
no.
too brutal.
That's too much. Yeah.
And I've never been able to consistently watch uh Arrietty.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, Kiki's is cool, but like, there's nothing fun there unless you're Kiki.
Yeah, you have to be a witch.
Howl's Moving Castle is probably good. I'd probably pick that one. That's a
That's a
wild
fun
world
one. Yeah.
of magic. I'm gonna pick that one.
Um, if you could have one, I don't even know how to say it. One companion, like a pet, kind of think like Pokemon esque.
So like a familiar.
Yeah. If you could have one familiar, what do you think you would have?
Does that have to be an animal?
Not really. No, it can be anything. It just can't be like a
Oh.
person.
Shit. All right. Rapid fire. This is horrible for rapid fire. This could be a whole topic.
Yeah.
Because I loved in Spy Kids how he had a little robot bug. It was so cute. I loved it. I loved that thing. But I also love how you could just in Harry Potter you could just have an owl.
Owls are
Just floats
super
around.
cool. Yeah.
Ah, damn.
I mean,
What's
okay,
yours?
let's scale this up too. Think in like the Avatar aspect too. Aang has Appa.
Yeah, or like in like droids.
Yeah.
I love like
Yeah,
Dio and BB.
yeah. Anything that's not a human. Mine would be
I also like to think of like you could carry it around though. Ooh, the Golden Compass ones are cool.
the demons.
Yeah, but then they have to settle. If it could
Oh,
change
so like a
forever,
yeah. That could
I
be your
would.
answer.
Oh, kind of like Morph from Treasure Planet.
Yeah.
But if I could have a demon that I could always talk to, that could turn into different animals, but it would never settle,
Yep.
that for sure. That
Cool. I would like
But I wouldn't want to worry about the whole. It can't be like more than 100 feet away from me and we die.
sure.
I'm changing all the rules, but
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. A shape-shifting companion.
yeah,
Very much like Ella O'Neill in a comic series yet to be named by yours truly.
cool. Oh yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, mine would be I don't know if it would be an organic being or a robot made of nanites, but a like 3 foot tall um upgrade from Ben 10.
Oh, like ship.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there's an equivalent to that in Alien Force. A galvanic Mechamorph makes like a little companion dog
Yeah.
version, and it can take over. That's a cool one. I like that.
Yeah.
Those are good. Okay, is it my turn?
Yeah, one more.
Um. Crap. Have I asked you before which Deathly Hallow you'd want?
Maybe, but that's a dumb one. Skip it. Get a cooler one.
Okay, a cooler one. Oh, okay, cool. I got it. So you know how in like either Spy Kids or Harry Potter 4, they have miniaturized versions of the dragons and monsters.
Yep.
You can have one of those, but one of the Godzilla monsters. Which one would
Ooh.
you want?
Ooh.
I definitely want a robust, powerful Mothra.
I knew you would.
Like-
Mothra's your
'cause, like,
Mothra's your girl.
She's my favorite. If not Mothra, it'd be so cool to have like Behemoth walking around.
Uh-huh.
And I'm thinking like almost like handheld, like it's the
Yeah,
size of
yeah.
a parrot. So a Rodan parrot would be kind of cool, but it would hurt to have on your shoulder because he's always on fire.
I mean, if we kind
But
of like
for
dumb
me,
down the whole
Mothra.
thing, then he'd just be a little warm.
That's true.
Like
Yeah,
like
but which one would you want?
chibify it. I feel like a Ghidorah. having like the Hydra thing that can fly, but like also
Uh-huh.
eats crackers and likes to snuggle.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, cool. I like that.
Yeah,
Now I want to get a pet moth.
so you can kill it again and stick it in a case.
I didn't kill that moth. It was
Uh-huh.
dead. I found it
Likely
dead.
story.
It was dead.
Likely story.
Anyway,
That's gonna do it for this week.
we've reached our time, everybody.
Boys and girls, ladies and gents.
This one was fairly focused, and then it definitely went all over the
This-
place, which is like, it's classic, but
Yeah.
there were a lot of topics in this one.
Yeah, we covered a lot.
Yeah, so the surprise for Taylor for sticking around is
I got it. I got it.
it's a oh, you do?
Yeah. I just got a fresh shipment of silly putty, and one of these eggs could be yours if you just contact Andrew, and we'll get it sent your
Cool.
way.
You got a silly putty egg that is just for you.
Just for you. I'll put your name on it and everything.
Yeah, cool. But otherwise, thank you everyone who's still here at this
Mhm.
point. As usual, we've got all of our links and such in the description.
Yeah.
We've got Dallin's Tavern YouTube. I'm still working on my movie one.
Mhm.
I've had a couple of life things, not serious life things. I've just been busy, procrastination, and I've just been busy.
Yep.
But I've also got TikTok in there, my Instagram, and
The channel's
our Twitter,
Instagram
which
and
is-
Twitter. Yeah.
yeah. I'm just gonna be more active on that. As always, if you have a topic or idea that you want to discuss, either tweet us or message us or comment
Yeah.
in
Just
the comments.
we're gonna. If you got a question, we'll look everywhere. Just let us know, and we'll put it in here. I can't promise a silly putty egg to everybody who drops a question, and that one's special
But-
just for Taylor.
We can promise. Shit, I don't know. Magic gifts.
Magic gifts, yeah. We'll promise that if you close your eyes and make a wish, that the sun will rise the next day.
We're gonna destroy the world because we're gonna jinx it.
Yeah, if that doesn't happen, then it's not our problem, though.
Yeah,
Like, we don't have
unless
to
you're like
worry
one of the
about it.
scientists in Antarctica during that like
Ooh.
3-month dark period. We can't promise you anything.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
the sun will be up.
yeah. I can't even think of a character that was very prominent in our discussion. I've been Grindelwald. I don't like that I've been. Shit. I'm Grindelwald. Have a good night.
Yeah, thanks for listening, everybody. Until next week, I'm Pocket Ghidorah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, well, why not?
I don't know.
What do you
Good.
think about that? Should we keep that ending thing?
I don't know. I don't know. We need to come up with a good thing.
Yeah, we tried it. It's all right.
But like I'm this, I don't feel it. You know,
don't feel
it
it. You
doesn't
gotta
have
feel
that.
it. Yeah.
I don't feel it.
Maybe we
We
just
gotta-
come
we
up with
definitely gotta
random
work on it.
sayings.
Maybe
I
I've
like-
already thought of a cool intro for the movie one, but
Oh,
like
perfect. Yeah.
I can't think of anything for this. How do we intro? How do we say goodbye? Like, do we
Here's my
do we
thought.
have a joke? Do we tell a story? Do we just end?
Ooh, okay. You're giving me too many ideas here.
Oh God.
My original idea was just come up with some bullshit slogan, something that doesn't make any sense. Like,
Like Rick and Morty?
no, do they do that?
He's got a bunch of weird little catchphrases that don't mean anything.
No, I'm talking like, thanks for coming, everybody, and welcome to the jungle, and then like change it every week.
That could be something kind of funny.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Your crimes will follow
Hi,
you to the grave.
welcome to Chili's.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Welcome to Chili's.
Welcome to Chili's.
Yeah, I'm into that. Oh yeah, sorry everybody. Later.
Bye.